Hello everyone. Today we're taking this Air Canada A320 from Vancouver to Calgary. We're going to be operating as Air Canada 227, so let's climb aboard and take this bird into the sky. Alright ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. So today we're going to start signing this up. We're going to import our stuff from Simbri. There we go. Alright, so like I said, we're going from Vancouver to Calgary. Alright, we're going from Vancouver to Calgary. Our route is that. Let's go over to ground services. We've got the GPU running and everything there. Jocks cones are out. We've got the door number 1 up. We are going to... Alright, so packs we're expecting 125. Okay. We do have an active RX cycle, which is good. We're going to go into our init page. We're going to init request. We'll wait. Perfect. And Air Canada 227 is our flight number. Our cost index today will be 10. And our cruising altitude, I believe. Our cruising altitude is flight level 370. There we go. And we'll go to the next page. Alright, so our zero fuel weights. Zero fuel weight is 55.9. And with our block fuel being 5.9. So now that you put in our, and we're gonna hit the APU bleed. I'll turn on the APUs. There we go. So off that external power, APU is on and available. Seatbelt signs are on. We're gonna close the cabin door. Go ahead and close the cabin door.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
And they were getting ready to push us back. Sweet. So we are ready to go. So far, they're going to connect us. Parking brakes are set. Everything else is as such. We are going to turn off the big dome light.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Dome lights are off. We're going to insert the bypass pin. We'll start connecting us pretty shortly, I believe. And then we are out of here. Alright, they've asked us to release the parking brake. Parking brake is going to get
Commencing
released.
push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright, we will not start the engines until that happens.
Please set parking brakes.
Alright, so they're just disconnecting us, so while they're doing that, we are going to do a quick flight controls. So we've got full right, full left, up, and down. Got our rudder. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to taxi runway 08 left, so we're going to take off the parking brake, turn on the taxi lights, and start moving just a little. We're just coming up to Delta 5, which is where we're going to be taking off from today. We'll just come up here to the line. Just hold right here. Alright. So, we have done our cabin checks. We're going to actually let our crew know we're good to take off. That's all done there. So, we are going to go into our FMGC, we're going to go into our flight plan, make sure it's all set there. So we're going to take off, and then we're going to make a baseline immediate turn at 500 feet, so everything is set there. Seatbelt signs are on, smoking signs are on, the beacon strobe can come on, landing lights can come on, runway, that's going to go take off. And everything up here is looking good. I don't see any faults or anything that's crazy that we need to deal with. Everything down here looks a-okay. We're going to turn this back to norm. And that looks good to me. Alright. Final is clear. I don't see any aircraft on our right. I don't see any of them on our left. So, Vancouver traffic. Air Canada 227 is going to be taking runway 08 left, departing Vancouver. Runway. We're going to go into TARA. I'll be down there. start the clock. So we'll run that. We'll run that. Alright. We will stop there. And just for icing, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to 50% just in case there's any ice. Alright, I'll check that there. Make sure there's no vibration on the N1. Everything there looks good. Alright. So we're going to go into our max takeoff power. So we're going to flex 68, 120, up 140, B1, rotate. Positive rate climb, 0. And because I can't see anything, autopilot's coming on. That will make the turn. Mode. Turn those guys off. Let's come up. So we're going up and away. Right now we're just passing 3,500 feet now. Alright, we're just gonna... everything is okay right now. So, ground spoilers. Those as they are. Clubs are line lights will be still on for a little bit here. There's nothing on the cam. We're good. So you go. Alright. We are going to then go direct, dap it. Could have definitely gone direct a little bit earlier, but that's a-okay. Alright, passing 10,000, the landing lights are gonna come off. I'm gonna turn off, these guys come off as well. Seatbelts can come off. So we're just coming over 13,000. We're down to 6. Going to throw on our constraints just so it's a little bit easier to see. We're at 12,000 coming through the clouds. There's a little bit of weather coming in, so it's not too bad. Yeah, there's quite a significant amount of weather that we're going to be seeing coming into Calgary today. We're going to switch over our one radio there to 8.4. We're coming up to 10,000. We're going to turn our seatbelts on. There's that little bit of weather coming in. Or below 10,000, landing lights can come on, and we'll continue our way down. Calgary traffic, Air Canada 227s and A320 over OVB, in for the ILS for 17 right. We're going flaps 1. Speed checks, we're going flaps 2. Calgary traffic, Air Canada 227's turning base for runway 17 right. So landing lights on, our seatbelts are on. Just getting that speed down. Right to manual speed for the moment. Gear can come down. Gear is traveling. Calgary traffic, Air Canada 227's just over Aliro, turning final for runway 17 right. Approach mode. And the localizer. So just currently below the glide. Can't really see much going into Calgary, so hopefully our minimums are good enough. So we're just watching a couple aircraft coming down, flaps full. Go speed managed. Flanker is down. Spoilers are going to get arms. Landing checklist complete. So we'll have that aircraft, or one of those aircrafts, just off of our left there, and then the other one's just a little bit short off to the left. So we are stable at this point. We are at 1400. Everything is checked up top. No lights, no cautions on the cam. We are good to go. Calgary traffic, Air Canada 227 short final runway 17 right, Calgary. Calgary looks like it has a little bit of precip coming in, and that's okay. 1000 check, stable.
500.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue. Got the lights barely in sight.
100.
My controls.
50. Retard. 5.
Reverse the screen. And we're on the rollout. Manual braking. Versus normal. And we're gonna try next on Charlie 1 here. Oh. Tight turn on to Charlie 1 this morning. Alright. Ice detected. We'll turn on the engine anti-ice. Master AP will come on. We're gonna wait for that flap open. And we'll make our call. Air Canada, or correction, Calgary traffic, Air Canada 227's clear, runway 17 right, taxiing to the gates. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Calgary. Our local time is 9:21 this morning. Get on taxiing. We will retract the flaps, spoilers. Alright, runway lights coming off, taxi lights are turning on, start the APU. And we'll taxi to the gate in Calgary. Let's see, can we get it today? Alright. So, that's all good there. We'll cut our engines. I'd like to thank you for flying with us today from Vancouver to Calgary on this Airbus A320. If you've liked this video, please consider giving it a like, and if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. And with that being said, I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and you're enjoying now what's Boxing Day, and we'll see you on the next one.